Fixed. And our robot's up. Right. Okay, no alert. Now, I have to figure out this. Trying to think the best way for this to work, you know? You're using the bigger ones, right? I was just trying to figure out the difference. How much bigger that was. Okay. Don't know if we have enough for you. You know? That might be too much. The plants. But if it does work, we will have spares and robots and chips. Who are we trying to get? Engineers, right. We need to get these guys up. And we will get food. Stack of medical stuff right there. Can you smell that? Like I said, if it was just a blizzard or a sandstorm, it'd be a whole other different thing. We could just let them work through the storm. But it's because it's a solar flare that you can't. It would kill everyone. Damn it. Again. I have to assume that we're just not... I have to assume that the problem is we're not fast enough. And fair. If we had the robots, we would be way faster. That's like the third time on the ship. Every time a ship fails, it's just a waste of energy for them, you know? coin should help. I need another airlock over here, you know. There are two that need to be fixed. How's the on. 9. And deal with this here. Pork, beef. Pork. You might die just because you had to go quite farther. Still why I want to put like an airlock over here. Finish that before it flies away is the question. Given that they've been able to do it before is annoying me, you know, especially since I could be right back. But I'm worried that things are gonna go well. I backtracked the game not to say that me with like a solar flare right as I leave. You know, that is close. Nope. Again, we're getting close to doing it, but they always fly away before we complete it. We need robots to help speed up the process. But man, oh man, is this a nightmare. Everyone's also hungry, or getting hungry, so they're idle, which means they're gonna do things that reduce speed. That way, if we want to do something over here, we can. By having this guy here, hopefully it will make their transfer a little bit easier. Sorry, we're busy, unfortunately. Guys, you can grab it from over here. This giant pile of stuff. Whatever. Which is what I assumed that they would grab it from first. We need food. And lots of it. We'll focus on the food next batch of ships. But this is a nightmare, you know, because they just won't leave us. These two things. Oh, we can put the, telescope. We need another telescope down here, huh? No food. Cool. The next ship, we're about to starve to death if I don't get food. It's all these ships. Most of these ships are supposed to have food with whatever we were getting, which is also part of why it's so frustrating. Is we saw this happening. We tried to prevent it before, but the ship left before we could complete it. And sometimes it was like 5 more and it would fly off. And that's frustrating, you know. It's inside. Let's see if that can help move stuff a little bit more, you know. I just fixed all of that. This is why we need more engineers. Again, food. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep. Good. This. Need those coins. Much shorter trip. Yeah, that was happening. We didn't see that coming. Oh. That's the annoying thing. Even though we're producing such an abundant amount, because they're being slow to get to the meal maker, they just don't count. Of course. Thanks for the warning system. You are doing a fantastic job. Or plant. No! Oh wait, yes. That's a good thing. I thought it left before completing the order. I was gonna be so pissed again. 3 carry robots should help speed up the food. Good. Really? Oh, is that? I'll try and bring it all out this way. Please tell me you have food. Should have gone over here to, connect it. Spares. Damn it. Power off, power off, off. Robot. Please start transferring food. 1 died. Yep. 2, 3. 4. Guard died. Now, hopefully. Everyone inside. I'm hoping that the robots will just carry food and the workers that would go out to the mines we need that to be. Every time I get this figured out, it'll immediately start having problems. And right now, we've ran out of. I'm gonna have to reduce our power usage. And let me turn back on you. I don't know if they will use the storage if said storage is, they're getting this back up running. Food, please. You have others that can make spares, so it's not as critical. Jeez. Okay. Get our engineers up, get our biologists up. Those are the two that we have to. No! I was like, where is he? I lost track of him. That was my fault. Or just a decent two. Damn it. Six, the ability of our robots. It's the care robots. I think the distance travel would be too great. Like, I like it so that I can close this for spares or for intruders, but I think it's one of those instances where it might be too much. I think we completed you in the allotted time. Good. Good. There they are. Well, there's one. Two. Oh, there. Both of them. Damn it. Really. For some reason, it's harder to see them. two intruding ships, one after the next. Which I think is why it's been so frustrating. Daytime. This is frustrating because it's this. They're like, it's too much. We do have this, which has semiconductors and spares, so I guess that's fine. Yeah. Now, are we so close? Yes, decent. Two engineers. Thank you. Finally, we're getting people. And biologist. Oh, thank God. We need about 40 biologists to handle 3 of these. We need 45 to get that. Just one. Nope. Semiconductors. I can do that. Good. Now, hopefully that's enough to turn on 2 more components. Damn it. Get some workers to replace the ones that have died. I think we need to start. The 60 commission. God dang it. I don't think we have enough. If it was maybe a 40 or 50, that could work. Enter. Got 20 ore. Here or over here? I think if we put it here, it can still go down this way. Like they put them next to each other. Or here. I just want to see if I can put. Obviously, we won't be able to. No, until. It's a large. Nope, large is about 10 or 12. That would eat up my. Can see them a little bit easier. more starch just as we turn it into metal. It should be possible, you know. Let's have everything back on. Just these two, so 6. I'd like to get the drill robots. 45. Maybe if you had guns, that could work. We need these two to help us. Spares. Finally. If we get this, then we have 4 drill robots, which can open up a whole nother mine. I just want to see if I can. If I see soon, then I will change it, which is usually what I need. Hey. Oh, thank God. That could have ended really badly. I could have lost a bunch of people all at once. Once that is put to the ship, I will trigger that. The Tookish quickly in are these two. Now, how fast they will hit right here, but medics be bringing up 3. Most likely, we got at least 1. We prioritize the person who can just lay in the bed. Obviously, he got there first, so you're dead, and you're dead. Sorry, you took too long. Which just sucks when that happens. That's gonna hurt. Come on. I did see how to turn you guys back to the status I need you to be. We need the spare rotor. I do wish they were programmed to pick things up if they pass it, the robots. That way they could just move it to storage. You know? I think it's kind of needed. I mean, sure, this isn't, but that's not gonna affect our morale. Maybe we could turn off the starch. That might be possible. Swap it to that. Sure, these have already been checked by me. We lost a robot. Which is awesome. Now, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. This box some oxygen, but we're overflowing with oxygen. I don't. Water is unfortunately the next thing. Where to take? Should give us spares. Where's the last? Ah, here it is. Now. Good. That fills up that space nicely. You can then focus on. So that side is completely done built wise. There's nothing else I can do, I believe. But the barrier is over here. So the maybe you could argue, given the fact that damn it. 3 visitors, great. They're already inside, aren't they? Yes. Yep. I hate when that happens. Because they always kill so many of them. So yeah, I believe that's the most we can go over here. Right. Yeah, see. Hate that. Building up our power. These two. We were complaining earlier. Will be the next, since these are smaller or require less metal. I kind of wish we could connect to this, but whatever. I believe there's nothing that you can build over here. Let's see. Alright, I don't know. This is gonna be a tricky thing because it's detected. Really are hurting. We don't have enough to get you, that's for certain. But these are 160. You need about like 300. 10, it's 100 there. 160 with the 2 guns. Maybe some medical supplies, but let's wait until they get you done. If they get you done. Because this has been a very weird run, so I wouldn't be surprised if it leaves before we complete it. Because soon I would have expected it to hit halfway through and then take it until the nighttime. Yep, I figured that was gonna leave, but I had to. I don't want to overwork them right now. If I could. These two. I forgot to keep track of nighttime. How? And I think most people are already inside. I think you might have one, maybe two. Yeah, two. Why are you going all the way? There's a sick bay right here. There's a drinking fountain there. I don't understand why they do this. But now you gotta travel all the way to a hospital. Right? Like, he's dead. He's gonna die before he can get to a hospital. You stupid worker. That's 100% on him. He could have come over here, get healed, then get a drink and food. But no, he had to be an idiot. 10. Sorry. Nope. Spare. Decent again. No worker. Yeah, we need at least 20 workers. So, fine. Then we'll get some biologist again. Biologist. Oh, no one's in there. So I don't have to worry about oxygen. Our coins. Our coins are non-existent, apparently. So I might trade. Get our coins up a little bit. Could you stop doing that? Makes it difficult for me to. Okay, 30 engineers. Now we still get some engineers, but. How are we in spares? I just want to see. We need spares. 87. Originally, I was going to put a bed over here, but by putting a medical thing there, it's especially if we do radios more. That's a good. We also should build up our guards at some point. I think when everyone's 40, we'll look at guards and how much power do we generate in the morning. Obviously, those smaller power converters don't carry much, and those smaller solar panels are okay. They're like a medium solar panel, so we should be fine. I am curious. We need 4 more. We need 25. Damn it. No, it only needed 4 more. I blame these guys. If we didn't have to do this, we'd be fine. They should be dying sooner because they have to walk all the way over here versus back and forth here. So why does it seem like it's taking longer for them to die? You're curious about power. Okay. Maybe about 3 times the power. Thank you. 4 more. This just proves that if we had not had to wait, they would have been able to complete the other one. 6 robots. Though at least 3 workers are always in a somewhat of a line. Good. Yeah, we only have 2 guards. This is where I say it's the lack of carry robots that is screwing us. Because we have a lot of ore. But it's the fact that we don't have a lot of carry robots and workers to move it, I would say, is the bigger problem. Because these are all empty. So, turn off you. Damn it. Yeah, that makes sense. Part of me wants to remove this and turn it into an airlock. That way we have 2. Care robot. 28. Use plants right there, so that should be fine. And plants. But yeah, I think the travel distance might be too far. Don't get me wrong, on our moon base we had that one over here, but we also had the other one. It was much closer. Engineer, and so we've got 30 engineers. Damn it. 14 plants left. So not really grabbing plants to bring out this way. You know? Why is the medic? It's okay. The other one left. Yep, that's what I thought. We had medical plants inside the base. Plenty. Don't understand why they do this. They are not programmed to be as smart as they should be. Carawat, 20 spares. I don't know which ones are bad and which ones aren't, if I'm being honest. I'm taking anything that doesn't have oxygen as a fine. We also should, if we can go up here, how far can we go up? I'd say only a couple more. We need the bigger. At most, the spares. No, just because they are in the middle of. Okay, good. 14, 6, 6, 2. Decent. Okay. Save. I think we should start getting guards and medics at some point soon. We need almost 40 biologists to run this area. Worker and biologist. Yeah, so let's take the workers out and do fine. How many? 12. It's about half. But now 2, 4, 5, 6. So half will be here, half will go to another one. All 3 of these are full, so that should be fine. The other ones are going here, which means the medics should be. Oh, we lost a medic, right. That should be fine. Wow, just decent. Poor, but okay. Getting these back up, and then that. Yeah. Unfortunately, that sort of checks out. Unfortunately. They're not colonists, they're visitors. That should be distinguished, but it won't be. 35. Oh, well, we were in the middle of something, right? We just healed radiation. Now we got, unfortunately, radiation. Most of this to robots, so there should be very few people out there for the mines. Let's see anyone over there. So I do hate that we couldn't heal all of the visitors, but that should be fine. The other, you know. Good for a little bit, but like I said, because the visitors count as colonists when they die, it does unfortunately affect our morale, which is just slightly annoying. Guard. Right, 10. There we go. Give them a chance coins to build up some medics and guards. Oh. Did get the tomato. So when we power this on, this will be 2 things of starch and power and food. Is that needed? This one got in. I'm 90% certain. Serious? They didn't kill you? Oh my god, can we just kill him already? Guys, damn it. This is the... It's gonna fly away. Or even get a chance to complete it. The oxygen should be starting soon. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna complete you. I would like to. We just had so many weird things happen that, again, I wouldn't be surprised. Because I don't have to focus on you guys right now. 2 more. There's 1, and there's the last one. Hopefully, nope, 1 more. Who has it? Someone should have it. Where is it? There you go. Sorry, I need everyone to eat. You know, every time I have to go. I'm debating something here. I think we definitely need more starch, but I don't know if making these 2 things full starch would be helpful or backfire. Maybe half. At least that way they're producing also food, because this would be food or guards. We got medic. Just 9 super doctors, and then that's all good. I have 2 construction robots. I need to see if you're all good. Decent isn't good enough right now. But I do think you have a good point. If we make half of you, starch, and then food. Also, that's a good chance that this won't introduce an intruder type ship, because we already have visitors. They don't typically double on the visitors. So, it's also a good way of getting coins. Good. There you go. What's in that one? Yeah, see. I want 10 medics and gotten them, but we don't have the coins to do it. They're busy with this. I don't want them distracted. Also, that might be too much. Because right now we're at 30 food. Pretty sure we can bounce back up pretty quickly. Some of that's the visitors. I did eat some food. We're making like twice as much meat and veggies than we have. So not twice as much for both, but combined. So we should be good on that. It's just getting everything to meals and stuff like that. Is everything turned on? I'm just curious what's not turned on by now. You aren't. Yeah, everything's back turned on. The only two things aren't are these two. And a guard. 7. Good. And 40. That covers the food. No, I didn't need to do all of that. Trade. The visitor ship should replenish some of the coins. We need more sips. So hopefully 2 medics and an engineer. Or was that 10 medics? Interesting. Because that says 280, but maybe they gave some of it when they started? I don't know. Given the fact that Traders, god damn it. Now which way are you gonna go? That makes sense. This guy, you know. Do we have the check for... We do not. I would like to get that to start using that over here. That way... Yeah. Two more. And then the monolith will be built. And then it's just... Then we need oxygen down here, so we can start coming down this way. 5 plus you. 6. This only has 8 more, so it should be fine. Are you kidding me? What do I do in this situation? We're getting rid of medical plant supplies, so we don't have the option to... That's the unfortunate truth. You are probably going to fly away. You... That one probably might, but you were... I've been here for a while. Fine. There you go. Okay. 9 medics, so that's... Damn it. Wow, 8 medics. Again, I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish it. Hopefully. Oh, good. Never mind. I was... Yes, we got the... So now we just need the storage. Yeah, see. Obviously, we need to make sure that the again, we argued that we did lose quite a bit of our worker farms. Nope, only 12. So, I will buy food. Ironic, but that's okay. Has been built. I think we might want to call it. They save. We only have 12 food though. Yeah, that's 15. Guard. Get our guards up to 20. And then the workers. Because if we get to like 200 or 300, we're not going to be able to shut this off when intruders come. So we need to have guns here for that. The security thing here, which is good, but it's only got 2 guards. So 4 max. Again, hoping that it will keep the intruders away, which will kill more people than that. Food. Yeah, only the food. Should be the 30. Now this isn't even full yet, so I don't see the point of building that step now. To be fair, they're finished and they're leaving, but I don't get the point of that. They can't store any power. Until the food goes back up. That is the annoying thing about a trade output right now. We have to be careful about over trading. We can force them to not eat, which will then end up. Good. Robots. 10. 7. 6, 35, 11. How's that affecting these? Because we got the starch and that starch, which is really it, like, and half of these. So I do see your point about still got a huge chunk of stored power, so we should be good for a while, which is good. Medical supplies are being built back up, which is nice. If I unmake Who runs you? Factory. It should be the engineers, right? Yes. I think I'm gonna 100. Okay. We should then start planning about this side. Though, obviously, food-wise. I was really hoping that we'd get this all the way on. Because we were able to get this all the way on. So during the day. We should start planning the other side soon. At least now that we know that it should be adjusted. We're getting close to about half. I'll check to see if all of our meal makers are full. Because if they're all full, then that means I need to build more. But if they're not, then it's not that they're full, it's that we haven't carried them. You are decently empty. Which again tells me you're a bar, but the bar still requires that you are completely empty. Same with you and you. Yeah, so it's not we have enough canteens, it's that we don't have enough people moving the food, which I think is relatively fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, it will become a problem, but I think it should be somewhat fine as long as once the carrier robot reaches 15, they will start making the other robots, and once they get 15, we'll up it. I just worry that they would focus too much on one robot when we need all three. Yes. I would love to get the robot, this all activated. But I want to see the barrier ends about here, the side. Obviously, we can't go fully up, so yeah, there's no way we're going over here. Getting more coins. We got 21 robots. Yes. So the more that the construction robots, the more the engineers can do other stuff like spares, making spares, and more robots. We also need spares soon. But yes, I would say here to here could be that problem. Problem is I really thought that we could go at least up to this mountain line, but that's not possible. Now, it says that we can go all the way over here. I don't know if that's true or not. Which would, if it is, then that means that this and this lot are really the bigger part of the barrier left. Which means either the power converters have to start coming more this way. Maybe you have just this amount of space left. Or if you build all giant converters, does it really need? I think I'm gonna get more workers. Yes. Good. Because we need to move stuff, not grow more. So So obviously a guard and a only because again but also hard to get our prestige up a little bit more. We should also plan to turn this end into a bed area, which would mean we should start probably 210. I just want to double check. Drill robots, construction robots. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Drill robot, or carry robots, construction, drill, carry, drill. I need a little bit for the future. Just like this, it will help keep them having more in this area. Or plastic that's left. And oh yeah. If we remember construction 3. That would be of at least, so this is a small group, so in theory it should be, it's only 6 people, which in theory we have everything right there. There. Now, forgot about that part. Okay, well, this might be more problematic than I thought, because they just wiped out all of the... 2 more. Please don't fly away, yeah, they just got them. That... These 3 will be... I think rather than cut off the guards and do workers. Okay, we really need the food. I think we're gonna have to turn off the colonists and just telescopes have been built. There's 2 telescopes over here, and there's one over here, so that should be fine for all three. There's also a larger one than these two, which are medium, so that should help. Buy some spares. But like you said, right now, also helps because by doing more of the robots, I don't have to worry about them getting injured in the mine. I should also put some storage over here. This is going to be a heavily resource productive. Yeah, makes sense. Right now, we just have we have a few. We got these two large ones. Oh, very large. And a large. And then large. So 3 storage. Right now they're not filling any of it. Or barely filling it, which is fine. Thank you. I think we are about halfway with the food. Or with canteens. You are all practically awful. You are moderate full. Nothing too much. You are full. You are empty. The double one. Practically empty. You're a bar, so I'm not gonna fully count you. Because we're looking for just... You are empty. To be fair, you were just built, so... empty. So these two are empty. And partly empty. I think we should build the canteen here. Build an oxygen in between. But that was my fault. I should have noticed that it was getting closer to daytime. That is my fault. 1, 2, plus the mines, and 3. So at least 4, maybe 5. If I didn't see someone, could you maybe heal before you get water and food? Thank you. Now, are you a medic? You're an engineer. Just need to make sure it's not. We lost the engineer. Yeah. Again, my fault. We need coins. So I can buy some more food. These 3 oxygen things are well placed. So then when we get down to here, we turn this into beds. So we will need multiple giant oxygens. Come on. Then, yeah, need to branch us over here. Oxygen, 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 and food, obviously. Or that also tends to hurt our. Takes longer for a trade ship to get to us if we have 4 prestige. At least that's what I noticed. See how much power we have left. Still think we'll have at least 6 by the time the sun goes up. Whoa, sorry, 7. Yeah. How's our by flooding us with carrying robots? I'm hoping we need about 20 carry robots to help us with food. That's where we are right now. Oh, well, so someone was just traveling through. Double check before I tell you to be dismissed. 13 food. 13 that. No, we're too short on food. Sorry. I need to save some of my coins for food. Now we've got tons of metal. So that's the bioplastic. Even though we have tons of starch, the bioplastic is taking longer because you don't have enough workers, don't have enough spots. Understanding the flow of what needs to be built. Okay, so it's transferring the starch again. Thing is, once you start turning these on, I don't think that amount of power is going to be enough. Even if you turn on the other mines, I think it's going to be an issue. I agree. So then let's look at proactive. It's a range. Yeah. So laser. Just trying to see where we need to put you. Here. That would cover you, plus that. Good amount of that. And then the other laser, which literally leaves just a tiny corner. Good. I would say we should. I also am worried about the solar panel not being enough. But during the sun. Good. Obviously. But I'm not wrong. I do think we need more water, and solar power can come up here. At least a little bit more, so we should be fine somewhat. But you aren't wrong. Like, this is enough to power all of this up to here, I think. But I don't know if it'll be enough to power all of it. To be fair, I don't think anyone's out other than you and some maybe people in the mine. So you're right though, because a little bit proactive, a sizable number of that though. Where are robots? The robots that we have. I do still think we need about 20 carrier robots to deal with the food. Like I said, most of these are empty, so it's not the lack of growing food, it's the not having enough moving everything. So they're busy doing other stuff. But that is interesting that even with, I'm not seeing that many giant stacks of starch. So I would say this way. I don't want to be like last time where we were fine for storage for most of the game and then we finally got enough people and we ran out of storage. You have to drag all of it from here all the way over here. So I could see it being just a tiny bit longer. Storage has been built. And now this can be something else. Or this area can be something else. But 4 robots, carry, construction, drill, carry, construction. So the other one would be construction and drill to balance out. Because you got 1, 2, 3. And you got 1, 2, 1, 2. It is keeping all of that charged, so that's nice. I do like having a straight line of robotics. I don't know why, but I think it's an interesting one. Do you think one more? But I'd probably want to put an oxygen here, because you only got one here, here, and here, and here. So if you put an oxygen here, it can help keep this line from, especially if you're going to have this be like a where people move up and down a lot type of thing, you're going to want a good flow of oxygen. So that is interesting. With everyone full, you have about 200 and something food. Need the bioplastic to go up. But the thing is, it's not like these are full and it's... Maybe you should turn down the metal making. And let them focus on starch. Because we have about 20 metal ore. The bioplastic is needed. Because like I said, if it was just that we need more starch, so that's one thing. It's another thing when it's clear we need. Okay, 60. Also waiting for bioplastic. I think it is odd in my... Trying to have enough robots to deal with the metal, not... Because they're not storing the ore, so it's clearly producing the ore just as slightly faster than the metal, but not enough that the robots are going to start storing it. Trying to think of what spares need metal, semiconductors need metal, right? The guns need metal, our guards all up. I think I'm going to have them make. That way we can sell some of them. Be fine. And I assume they are here. I would say it's been a good, productive thing, because we fixed the food issue earlier. Now we're in a somewhat similar situation. I want coins, not prestige. For either medical supplies, semiconductors, spares. A lot of things require that, so depends. Right now, there's only 2 things out there that require to be spared. Earth robots can't make spares, or other robots. They can only maintain and carry spares. And build, I guess. But we're not really in the middle of building a bunch of stuff right now, so... It's definitely hitting us at this point. I just don't know where. How much power? Oh, we're almost making at least, if not almost. No, not technically almost. Still need about like 80 more power if we want to make it 3 times ish. But we at least got double the amount of power that we're using, which is awesome. So we haven't even, doesn't look like we're touching this part yet. I say yet because once we turn these all on, these on, we can definitely see us touching that. So these are starting to be built, which is good. But I do think you're right. We might need at least some starch. So good. Oops, keep this. Which will obviously end up being like a pathway. So what's the plan? The plan is I have no idea for this area, if I'm being honest. Originally, over here would be the power converter. And I would build a bridge connecting over here. We can still do that. It's just because it stops right here. Yeah, I think we just need to save. Let's wait until the 2 trade ships are done. Water and solar panel will be over there. It's interesting. They're not doing it by the order. They're doing it by, I guess, closest, which makes sense. It's just, or maybe good. Some coins. Yeah, I'm gonna save it and then just do a little bit of talking. Next time we will focus on robots, getting this up to cover the food and starch. I want it to be where these are all full, and the issue isn't that we don't have enough starch to make the bioplastic. The issue is that these are all full and we need more of this. That's where we need to be at. Because right now our food is, most of these are needing to be filled up, which means we need more carry robots to do so. Yeah. Reducing a good amount of metal and ore, so we don't need that. We need bioplastic as the area of focus that we need, and medical supplies, which are always the last thing to be built. One medic. I believe you have like 10 medics, so I don't have to worry about that. And then we'll talk out this area. This should be a little bit not easy to turn into a thing. Oxygen, canteen, bar, oxygen, canteen, and then start making this into the beds. Oxygen, 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 canteen, then oxygen, and over here. Issue is I don't know how many fully fit, but it should be the rest of it. Right now everyone seems to have a bed, which means for the next up to 300 we should be fine. Yeah. And then down to 4 meals. May have flown a little bit close to the sun here, too. Mostly biologists, which is 6, 7. Be a little bit of a problem. May have traded a little bit too aggressively. Don't believe the drill robots will be helpful. I was thinking about turning off the mines, but I don't think they're gonna carry food. I've lost 2 guards. We need 48. No food. Getting dangerously low. People. We've lost 3 guards. 2 medics. Because we had 8. Right out of 6. I don't think that was an issue, but not good. Well, I lost almost 8 guards just the starting alone. You're down at 96. And the workers are down to 15. Luckily, we don't need them for the mines. We got enough robots to deal with that for now. But how far are we dropping? I don't have an answer to that right now. Right now, we can barely get more than 10 food meals made. So, unfortunately, go help make food. Do you have food? You do not have food. Again, the issue isn't that we're not growing. Oh, you're about to turn red. It takes 40 biologists to run that section. We're down to 33. So some part of it's going to start turning red. We've also dropped 2. How many people are hungry left? Let's at least look at that. 1. 2, we're eating. I counted 2. We've dropped to 92. That's not good. That's not good at all. We need to get our workers back up. We need to get the biologists back up. Basically, we have to get everyone back up. If we're gonna function again. Right now, the robots are carrying the slack, but they are not gonna last us. I'm gonna have to deal with this later. So save. We have a redundant amount of power, so that should help carry some of the slack for right now. We have enough ore and metal to help make spares as bioplastic is made. Healing will be needed more, so more bioplastic. Yeah. So I would say what we need to... Yeah. And it's because of these that we're able to bounce back so great, so fast. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I was just looking at something. Just curious. obviously over there. I like to put it in the viewpoint of trade stuff. Anyway, I'll have to deal with that tomorrow. Except this.